Hey, good afternoon, my friends. For those of you that are joining me on Facebook or LinkedIn or on my YouTube channel, welcome. And we're getting close to the end of the year. And just here to tell you that I hope all of you are finishing up the month of December where you want to be. And for those of you that are my students, I want to remind you that there's still time to sign up a couple of more people before the end of the month. But if not, to lay the foundation for some outrageous success in 2024. LinkedIn is a gold mine of prospects. You walk into a gold mine. How hard would it be to pull the gold out of that mine? For years, I've used that analogy of a candy ball with green M&Ms. It's a gold mine. You're all sitting. If you've been on LinkedIn for any length of time, you are sitting on a gold mine. For those of you that have more than 1,000 or 2,000 connections, that you've been doing it for a while, again, same thing. More people than ever before want to work from home. More people than ever before are looking for something new. You have what they're looking for. And some of you that have been students for a long time are about to discover a treasure trove of prospects that you're connected to that you just need to reconnect with. LinkedIn is a gold mine. A gold mine. 1 billion professional users are on LinkedIn. 1 billion. So today, as I've been doing day after day, week after week, I'm going to demonstrate how you can mine the gold. So if any of you have a conversation from a hot prospect that you want me to look at, pop it in the chat. Sheila, you put one in there. We'll take a look at that. Now, you can literally create instant relationships with people on a social network. When I discovered this 27 years ago, I was blown away. Create a profile, go out there, start networking with people. You can make friends. Unbelievable. Social networks have been a network marketer's dream, going all the way back to the AOL days. Once you have a profile, it's all about engagement. You want to connect with other people, and then it's all about involvement, getting to know them, building relationships with them so that they join your business. Achieving success on LinkedIn and Facebook doesn't just mean increasing your friends, connections, or followers. And that's what a number of people are seeing. So you've invested all this time, all this energy in making connections with people. That does nothing for you unless you're enrolling them in your business. Now, you must create relationships with your prospects before they'll buy from you. Posting Ghosting your audience doesn't get you what you really want, which is sales. Sales come from engagement with your prospects. And in the process, you are building relationships. Posting builds relationships with people without talking to them. True engagement requires a proactive approach. Managing engagement and communications with your friends, connections, and followers helps build relationships with them. People do business with people that they know, people they like, people they trust. Engagement turns prospects into active distributors and customers. So what's an example of engagement? Posting and reacting to what people do is one form of engagement. Having a large number of connections, friends, and followers does you no good if they aren't paying attention to what you're doing. If people aren't engaging in other ways, it's time to change your content strategy. What you really want is new distributors and active customers. So you have to post things that would appeal to the people that you're connected to, so that they will react to it, so they will like it, they will share it. A like on Facebook. Notice how similar LinkedIn and Facebook have become. On Facebook, they let you like something, they let you comment on it, they let people share it. And we got all of these little emojis. Demonstrate emotion. On LinkedIn, you could like something, comment on it, send it to someone, or if you like it enough, you can repost it. When you look at the results of your posts, you're going to see impressions. Impressions mean nothing. Impressions tell you how many people have seen it, but you don't get to see who those people are. They have to like it. They have to make a comment. So here are some engagement tips that build relationships. You got to know your audience, who your serious prospects are that consumes your content, where they are and what's important to them. Review the content you post and see which ones get the most engagement and do more of that. Practice active audience interaction. Like or respond to comments. The key is to be authentic. Generic comments like, that's great, that's wonderful, don't work as well as other over time. Your answer should resonate with the people that you're talking to. For the last 90 days, I have been posting this every day. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. When you hear me talk about students that are closing 9 out of 10 people they talk to, or 8 out of 10 people they talk to, they've got it down. One kick. Man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So every time he's in a position to kick, boom. One kick. You jump on a LinkedIn page, you jump on Facebook, you start looking at the people that you can talk to. You pick out the people that you know based on what you see, based on who they are, what they do. You know where this conversation is going to go. You know what their need is. You know what their skill set is. You know you have what they're looking for. 2 times a day, 3 times a day. When you start talking to people from the initial connection request, your mind should have an end result in mind. You have to pick it up. The more selective you are about who you're talking to, the more successful you're going to be. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create a page. Put yourself out there. Be the person that your prospect would want to know. Then connect with them. if you're building your list, if you're expanding your list, and if you already have people that you're already connected to, you need to reconnect with them. Then it's all about conversation. Talk to people. And in the course of talking to people, learning who they are, what they're all about, what they need, you're going to qualify. And just because someone needs a job or needs to be making extra money doesn't mean you want them on your team. You want them in your business. Quality over quantity. Close the best people. So simple that anyone can master it. Anyone. The key to your success is engagement. Okay, let me look here. Caroline's got an interesting comment. All right, so let me pop over here. So Sheila is talking to Lana. All right, now Sheila's a classic example. She's got 3,500 people that she's already connected to. Five hundred 83 people are looking. So you're talking to Lana. I have a diverse business background. I'm looking for positions like trainer, leadership, and customer service. Can I help? Can you help? All right. Seeking a new position. She's online right now. 20 years of experience leading people. Stopped working in March. Bed Bath and Beyond. Managed a team of leaders. Phenomenal prospect. So you started talking to her in July. Out of work in March. So she was out of work for 4 months. Okay.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning, Sheila. You ready for New Year's?
I am. Are you?
I'm always ready for New Year's. At the end of every month is like New Year's.
It sure is, huh?
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Okay. You reach out to this person in July. And you look at her profile and you look at what she's done. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rank her?
A 10.
Exactly. A 10. It's easy to pick out the 10s.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there is a process
Mm-hmm.
establishing relationships with people. And you should have a list of your hot prospects. And she clearly is a hot prospect. She wasn't really, you could say, well, she wasn't really a hot prospect. I mean, I love what you saw, but you sent her this.
It takes time to develop. You're not going to, as far as my experience is,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't see them responding right away. That's okay because eventually they do.
right.
It's,
Well,
it's,
you can speed up the process with engagement. Okay.
Mhm.
So you're looking at somebody here
Mhm.
who, how long have you been on LinkedIn? How's it working for you? Hmm? Well, she didn't respond to that.
Mm-mm.
Now, so on August the 8th, a little more than a week later, you sent her this.
Mhm.
And she responded, thanks.
Mhm.
August the 8th. Now here we are, December 18th. September, October, November, 4 months with no engagement. When
Right.
you
I noticed that.
when you identify this you should have a list of the 20 hot prospects, and whether they respond back or not, you need to be in their face. So on the 18th, you sent her this. And she wrote back. Have the worst business, and I'm looking for positions like trainer, leadership, customer service. Can you help? Of course you can help. All right. Now, so she stopped working here in March after 10 months. First, now your profile says you're looking for a new position. Just curious, what are you seeking? That's not the best question to ask because many people don't exactly know, but she's been looking for a long time. There is a precise, exact series of questions to be asking, and that's not on the list. What's on the list? Just studied the, I hope you like them. Question would be, she's looking for work. Why did you leave? Why did you stop working for the MCS group? That's an easy question for her to answer. Why'd you stop? It's been so long. Another question that you could have asked is, what have you been doing for work since you left the group? Another easy question to ask. What job are you seeking? I have a diverse business background. I'm looking for positions. Can you help? First, we're going to send her something. And we got a couple. In this particular case, we got the light at the end of the tunnel. But let's go with dreams. The first, we're going to send her this. Then, compliments. Now we could say, So let's answer a question. We want engagement. We want conversation. Can you help? You better believe I can help. Maybe. It depends. So where's this conversation going to go? We find out, why did she leave her last job? Now, she says here, diverse business, I'm looking for positions like trainer, leadership, and customer service. So when she comes back and tells you why, you use her answers. With the leadership experience,
Sorry.
in management, okay? So now the question, The professors that I work with that love training, building teams, and managing people.
Mhm.
Now, whether she answers you or not, every day, she should get some kind of a motivating message from you. Whether it's the light at the end of the tunnel, post about a post about leadership, a post about management. This woman should get something from you every single day that is going to lift her up. She is a serious hot prospect.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, let me pop out of here. When you identify someone that is clearly a phenomenal prospect, I mean, I should be able to look at a person's profile and say, wow, I can say that with her. Okay. So let's look at Caroline. Caroline writes, I want to pick better people. And I have some questions. All right.
Hey, Max.
Hello. So first, I have some underlying biases as I'm scrolling through the pages of prospects. I think, oh, they're really into higher education. They're too educated. It's a no, or a look at that. They're too successful. That's a no. Or many times I find myself scrolling through pages just looking for the women because I feel that I won't be able to relate to the men, or that they won't talk to me or take me seriously. Now I want to, of course, find people my age that are women and that I have a direct correlation to, maybe at sort of the same life stage. But I feel like there is so much more out there, and maybe I'm being too harsh when I pick people. I want to be more intuitive, but how intuitive can I be? I'm not a mind reader. Okay. Okay. Now, historically, in network marketing, there's a prospecting phenomenon that takes place where people look to talk to people that are at their level or lower. They're reluctant to talk to people that they perceive to be more successful. All right. And so what you're feeling isn't unusual. the truth is that when we look at your profile, there's no one that you can't talk to. However, I understand it, you're just getting started in a business, and calling yourself a lifestyle transitioning mentor doesn't resonate with you yet. Okay? Doesn't resonate with you. Initially, when you're searching for people, I mean, you have to get comfortable with the process. Okay? So clearly, it would be easier for you, number one, to talk to other women. Get that. And it's not hard. So we're only going to talk to women. Now, let's come over here. Look at the searches. Now, you're looking for people that have a need. So what we can do is we can focus on particular categories. So we could come up here, we could say, customer service. And we go to people. So these people do customer service. Most of them, you got customer service rep at Bank of America, and then you got vice president of customer service. All right. Now, let's look at Noah. Let's look at Joan. So Noah works at Bank of America.
Am I connected to him? I think I may be.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so you are.
Hmm.
So what do you do? Well, so I just sent this. What are you studying? That's not the question. It's not the question. She's got an open to work frame around her picture. The question is, why do you have an open to work frame around your picture?
Okay, so that goes for all students. So like, because
Anybody. You want to ask people questions that are relevant. Now, for example, so she's got an open to work frame around her picture. But according to this,
wait, it's a he.
it's a he?
Yeah.
A
Noah.
Noah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay. All right. I'm going to say something that may or may not be perceived as being politically correct. Okay? But I'm going to say it anyway. This country is getting all screwed up because there is a segment of society that believes in this EDI, in diversity, inclusion, equity, diversion, and inclusion. Okay? That is not what made America great. What made America great is that you all have the opportunity to excel, to achieve all kinds of goals, to achieve all kinds of dreams. There is no limit to what a person with dreams, with a desire to roll up their sleeves and go to work can accomplish. This whole thing is contrary to what made this country great. Okay? The last, and I'm not going to get into politics, but the presidents that we elected, that were elected, who we expected to bring the country together, did more harm to this country by driving everybody apart. Right? Now, so I look at this, amplify Black voices. The hell with Black voices, white voices. Forget about that. All right? Forget about that. You're looking for somebody that is ambitious, that wants more, that wants to do what it takes to succeed without unnecessary preferences because of their color or their gender. Period. So here, whether it was a man, whether it was a woman, the question you want to ask this person here, this person says they're a customer service rep. They got an open to work frame around their picture. Why? Now, according to this, he just started a new position at Bank of America. So why do you have the open work frame around the picture? Why? That's the
Okay.
question.
Okay. So I have two questions, and we can steer this in two very different directions.
Okay.
Yeah,
But let's look at the other one.
okay.
Vice President of Customer Service. All right, now. Highly educated, master's degree. Charter communicate, vice president, worked here for 7 years. I don't see a need.
Yeah, is she looking for work or?
Listen, we just did a search for customer
Oh,
service.
yeah, it was just customer service.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Okay.
so customer service.
So
So here's what we do. Let's come over here. Look for opportunity. Customer service. Hit the enter key. So you got 376,000 people that are looking for opportunities. Customer service. All right. Now you're looking for mid-level people.
yeah,
Not the vice presidents,
okay.
mid-level people.
Okay.
Okay. So again, you looking for a new opportunity in customer service, sales support, training.
Mm.
All the things. 25 years, sales, management, marketing, customer service. Now, you'd have to believe that anybody that's been in sales and management for this long knows something about network marketing. Loan officer. Looking for new opportunity. Why? We know why. Because the mortgage business is going to hell in a handbasket. Why are you looking for another opportunity? Another question could be, why are you looking to leave Movement Mortgage? She may come back and she may tell you, well, I've already left. I just didn't want to end it here. So you come down here. Retail and event manager. So she's got a lot of experience. Now, maybe you might feel intimidated talking to somebody like this. Whoa, she was a district sales manager. She's got all of this experience.
But the intimidation really goes away when she says looking for new opportunity at the top.
Good. It should. It should. Should go away.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, you see, you have something that people need. You have something that people need.
Definitely.
All right?
So can I just say my like 2 comments? It'll just be pretty fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is kind of back to my original question. It's like, it's only sometimes that I'm like in these moods, where like other times, like I'm completely open. Like I can add, men or people in different professions. And my conversations are about 50-50, female, male. And it's from, it doesn't really matter. It's just, I'm talking to all types of people. It's just at times, like I log on to look for people and I'm like in like an extreme, like biased mood. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm going through pages and no one seems to connect with me. And maybe
Back up a second. When you say you're going through pages,
like, just looking for, like, I'm not going through pages. I'm like scrolling through and just not clicking on anybody.
okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that. But
Okay.
what you want to do is you want to develop a habit. Okay, the easiest way to develop the habit is what I call the 15-minute process.
Okay.
Look at the clock. Look at the watch. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Start doing your search. See how many people you can bring up their profile and send them a connection request. Okay? You got 15 minutes. At the end of 15 minutes, we'll start and we count. Well, Bobby, that's a good idea. Set the timer on your phone. All right? So now at the end of 15 minutes, if you reached out to and connected to 5 people, that's 3 minutes a person. If you reached out to 7 people, that's 2 minutes. If you've only been able to connect with 2 people, that's 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. It's too long. So what do? We're going in here, we're doing a search. The clock is ticking. Tick, tick, tick. So you're going to come down here, you're going to look at the picture. You're going to look at the stuff that you can see. The only thing when you look deeper is you want to see if they're active. Okay, we're not going to study the details of the profile. Now you might decide, you know what, this person is a VP. No, pass on those. Pass on those. 15 minutes. Okay, do something else. Come back. Looking for new opportunity. Picture. All right. Customer service. All right. Then all you have to do, only other thing that you're going to do here is you're going to bring up the profile. You're interested in one thing, activity. You come down. Okay.
Yeah. That's the one thing, right?
Right. Exactly.
Active. Yeah.
Active.
sure.
And then send.
For sure.
Okay, so you're sending these
Yeah,
things out.
for sure.
Now you are training your eyes. You're looking at the picture, you're looking at the headline. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you send the second message when they accept. Okay. Now we could go over
Sure.
to your network. We can come over here and look at the people that you send connection requests to. All right.
Sorry.
So you look at some of these and primarily I would focus on women. Okay. I would stay away from men.
You said stay away from men or stay away from that?
Stay away from men.
Okay.
Okay. So you reach out to this guy. Focus on your own brand. What does he do? He's a salesperson. Okay. Had his own business here. Had a number of his own business. Well, you sent the connection request to him, so we'll wait and see.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And so you can do this, for example, jump on my Ask Max sessions and use that time to do your searches. Kill two birds with one stone. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. You got customer service.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another category. Assistants.
Okay.
Okay. You could do assistant. You could do
Okay. I had one last question from before.
okay.
So
Administrative assistant's another good one. Okay, so what's the question?
administrative. Okay, because I'm taking notes. Okay. So before when we were on Noah's profile and you were talking about how we should be finding people that want something more, that, you know, want the American dream, essentially, that want, you know, something great and better for themselves. And my question is, yes, of course, you know, finding those people that like are, you know, have it at the forefront of their, you know, mind, you know, every day that they want something more. Like, for example, I was in the doctor's office and I just started rattling off the scripts to somebody, right? And it turns out she's like the ideal prospect. Within like, you know, 2 minutes, guess what she says to me? She's like, well, okay, to be fair, I was in the OBGYN and she was pregnant, but she's like, yeah, my husband and I are just trying to figure out a way that we can never work ever again. The two of them, like, but she's a teacher and she meant it in a way that like she could get rich or like have her own business, you know, and it was like so perfect. So like those type of people, you know, I just feel like they're so prime because like they know that they like want basically essentially to, you know, get rich. And, you know, she's a teacher, so if she's a teacher, she likes helping people, and, you know, those people are great, you know, anyway, so it's like in the forefront. But my question is, for some people, I don't necessarily think that it's in the forefront of their mind, that like, you know, they're like super conscious of it. Like, I really want to, you know, get, you know, I want a lot of money, you know, I want, you know,
First,
to
back
own
up.
my own time. And like, sorry, you said back up.
Yeah, back up. Okay, when you meet somebody like that, okay, You feel like they're a decent prospect.
I mean, it was like face to face, and I literally was just saying the scripts.
I understand.
It was funny.
I understand. So what you can do, take the pressure off. You know, you're really a neat person. Are you on Facebook?
Okay.
Are you on LinkedIn? You know, I like to stay in touch. So leave it for later. Okay. But for somebody to tell you, oh, you know, man, you know, I just like to find something that I could do to get rich so I don't have to work, blah, 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 blah.
Well, I mean, I've never had anyone say that, but
Okay.
like, I don't know if like I was using the right words, but
Here's what you do. You're talking to some great people, all right? You're talking to somebody, you like the way the conversations are going. You run into a, what do I do next? What do I say next? Hey, save it. Save it. Just let it sit there. And we've got to get back on a schedule. Okay? You know, you got ample coaching time available. You know what Kurt did, right?
yeah, I texted you about it, and I'm just so happy.
You know, well, he sees greatness in you.
But that's fantastic.
Well, it's true. I mean, there are people
Yeah.
that have the ambition, that have the raw talent to be outrageously successful. And no, it's seriously. So I mean, for you know, and it's going to pay. You know, he's basically, you know, financing your education. Okay, and you have made great strides. You're going to continue to make great strides. So you got to get back.
I have, thank you. Yeah, I feel so good. Like I feel like I was stuck on the first two C's for so long, and
Yep.
I really feel like I'm just like really on like the third and fourth C, even like moving towards the fourth C right now. And I'm
And
really like just
you
going
have,
through the C's. And
yeah,
before it was like, oh my God, I couldn't even see the fourth C.
right,
I
right.
couldn't even see it.
So again, we get comfortable. You want to be talking to customer service people, administrative assistants. You could even be looking at uh, people that waitresses, servers, people that that are at that level that want more. Okay.
Yeah. So, just back to this like concept of wanting more, because, of course, like, I mean, everyone dreams, you know what I mean? I feel like, 95, 99% of people dream, and they do want more. It's just
Yeah,
that
no.
it feels,
Unfortunately, we'd like to think so.
yeah,
Okay, we'd like to think so.
I would.
But no, seriously, but you fall into that category. Unfortunately, what's happening in this country, which is a tragic shame, and it's happened before in the past, where we have people that don't want to work. We have people that, you know, are looking to get, you know, money from the government. You have people there that do not have ambition. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely, yeah, you definitely, I know a few people firsthand personally that
Yeah.
don't
Hold on a second. Hold
for
on.
sure.
Hey,
But
John.
Hey, Max?
Yeah, John, listen, I'm just finishing up a class. I'll call you back in 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
just, yeah, definitely people don't have ambition, but what about those people that basically the ambition is there, but it's just right under the surface? And if you introduced network marketing to them, then it
You
it
are
would
not,
surface and it would go boom, like,
Caroline, follow the scripts
okay.
and the cream will rise to the top. That's all. That's all.
The cream,
The cream,
the cream,
cream,
the
the
cream.
the best stuff. All right. As for the rest of you,
In milk, like old fashioned milk. Is that what you're saying?
uh, more or less.
Okay.
More or less. Now, tomorrow we will have an Ask Max session and we will have a mastermind session. It'll be our last mastermind session for the year. And there are people waiting for you. The more you do this, the more comfortable you get with it, the better you're going to feel. We will be back tomorrow. Until next time, best of luck in building your business.
Thank you.